Hi, everybody. I'm Gretchen Bailey with Optometry Times, and I have the pleasure of speaking now with Dr. Jake Lang from Minneapolis. And Jake is talking to us about a lecture he is delivering at this year's Twin Cities Ocular Surface Disease Symposium. Boy, that is a mouthful. And that meeting is all virtual this year, and it's also combining with Dry Eye Boot Camp at the same time. So, Jake, first, thanks very much for talking with me. I really appreciate you taking the time.
My pleasure. Yeah, thanks for having me here, and yeah, thanks to Everything Dry Eye, Dry Eye Boot Camp, and Twin Cities OSD Symposium for allowing me to speak to people about advanced technology IOLs and ocular surface disease. So we spoke a lot about advanced technology IOLs, where IOLs have come from, where they're going, new technology that's on the horizon, ways of correcting refractive error, ways of correcting presbyopia, and maybe ways of integrating technology into our IOLs in the future. So we talked a lot about that, and then how the ocular surface plays such a huge role in making these advanced technology lenses work. That without a healthy ocular surface, we just can't get out of the technology that we want. And that's, I kind of did a little analogy to having, this great cell phone and having horrible service. You just can't get out of your phone what you want if you don't have that. And if you don't have good Wi-Fi, your Zoom meetings just don't work the way they're supposed to.
And we've all experienced that lately, haven't we?
We have. There's been a learning curve. So we talked a lot about ocular surface, how it plays a role, things to look out for, things to do about ocular surface disease so that your patients are set up for success. Talked about different conditions that cause irregularities in the surface and ways to fix those, make those advanced technology lenses work at their maximum. That was really the focus of the lecture today.
I have a quick question for you about these advanced technology IOLs that many people are referring to them as premium IOLs. Many patients are paying more out of pocket for them. Are you finding that patients who do have some ocular surface disease challenges prior to having a premium IOL implanted, are they experiencing more problems afterward, do you think, because they have higher expectations due to a premium IOL? Or would you say it's on par with a non-premium implant?
No, I think the patients really expect success now more than ever, just because of our world, of our generational changes. But also the technology that they're paying for, yeah, they want to work. If you buy a new computer, a new phone, you expect it to work. And without that ocular surface disease being treated, it's not going to work. And so, yeah, they're expecting, you told me this is going to work. I paid for it. Why isn't it working? And I do find these patients are more willing to do the treatments too. Like, yes, this is what I want. So, they see the end and the goal in sight. So they're more willing to adhere to your recommendations, do what you want, because they have skin in the game too, right? They want this lens to work. They want this technology. They want this freedom from glasses. So they're willing to jump in and do whatever it takes. And sometimes they're disappointed if that wasn't brought up to them beforehand. Why didn't you tell me this? I would have done this. I would have waited. I would have taken care of whatever I needed to take care of beforehand.
So you said that these patients are willing to put in the time and the effort prior to cataract surgery. Would you say that they are more compliant or more interested in achieving ocular surface success than, say, patients who are not opting for a premium IOL?
I think that varies on the patient to some degree, because some patients are more concerned about their ocular health than others. I find the patients that want that extra level of vision, that extra level, are realizing that there's more, that a lot of moving pieces, and that they will adhere and do whatever they need to do to get to that higher level of vision, especially in the preoperative period. I mean, they come in for X amount of measurements and all these extra appointments, and have a lot of questions about the lenses. So they're engaged, and they're engaged in setting themselves up for success too.
If you had 2 or 3 pearls to offer to your fellow ODs about preparing the ocular surface for premium IOL patients, what would those be?
Yeah, treat early, treat often, look lift, pull, and push. That's an ASCRS recommendation. So take that extra minute to look around a little bit more. Recognize what you're seeing, explain it to the patient, take those extra minutes to explain and educate the patient about what's going on. And then on the back end, don't necessarily mess it up with postoperative treatments either. These postoperative treatments need to be ocular surface friendly as well.
Absolutely. I like, don't mess it up after the surgery. Good advice.
Don't mess up the surgeons always tell me, don't mess up my work. So.
Well, they're not wrong.
I would agree.
Well, this was some great information, Jake. Thank you very much for talking with me today, and I will talk to you soon.
My pleasure. Thank you.